Hey, y'all like that intro? I think I'm getting better and better at doing that. Let me have a little sip of water. I think I am. So happy Mothering Monday. Happy Mothering Monday to everyone. I'm so excited. As I always say, when it comes to any time that I am on a microphone, I am okay with it being one. I'm okay with it being two. And I am definitely okay with it being none. Because at some point in time, you guys will see it and whoever it's for, it, they'll be able to see it as well. So if it's meant for you to listen, to tune in, you will. So today I was going to talk about let them know. And I left it at just let them know so that we could kind of play with that a little. It's a little bit of like mothering, let them know type of deal. Let them know. So you may be like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean let them know? Excuse me, them as in your children. And I want you just to kind of let them know some things. But before I do that, I said, like, literally what I have to get together is when I say, you all know, mommies out there, how busy it gets. Like this weekend, let me give you a snippet. I literally went from, I don't know, not knowing what to do with myself on Friday because I was so tired. When I say I was tired, I was extremely tired. So I knew that I had to get up extremely early because my kid was going on this field trip. And he was going on this field trip, right? And it was for music. And then I have one that's playing soccer. So it's like you feel horrible because you're being pulled in both directions. And we're going to talk about that as we go along with our Mothering Mondays. So don't fret because I'm going to help you out with that. But so my story, up crack of dawn, Saturday morning. Like, okay, usually I cook breakfast for my kids every day. Y'all don't understand. It's something I love. Like, I love cooking breakfast for my boys. It's just something about it. Okay. So I cook breakfast for them and I love it. And then it's like this Saturday, I was like, no, like when we get up, we just got to be on the move. So we get up, we get dressed, get to Chick-fil-A, get to the school. And what was I thinking when I said, yes, I'll do the field trip because my kid asked. And he was like, Mommy, I like for you to go. And I'm like, okay. Woo. So I chaperone. And they did pretty well on their competition, but it was from 7. Well, yeah, like 7 a.m. And I didn't get home until I want to say 10:45 or something like that. And I was supposed to be at my friend's game night and I did not make it. I couldn't make it. Hold on, clean your hands for me. Um, I couldn't make it. So, yeah, I was tired. As people say, dog tired, y'all, I was dog tired. So then my kid, they won their soccer game. So while I'm at the music lessons, I'm trying to get what's going on with soccer, and then they win soccer, and so I'm excited. Then Sunday, you got to get back up and go at it again, cook breakfast, head to church, then go to the grocery store, get lunch for the week, grab some food to cook for the week, and then head to okay, babe, love you. Then, yeah, we done hugged a million times. Okay, it's okay though. Then head to soccer, which is an hour away, and then I'm taking classes as well. So not only am I at a soccer game, paying attention to my class, trying to speak in the chat, doing a lot of things, looking at the soccer game, missing my Golden State Warriors because I bleed gold. Um, just being a mom. Those are gonna be some that was this weekend was not a weekend for Jocasta. It's a weekend for kids. It was. And I don't know when I've had like a weekend for me. It's all good though. I love being a mom. So on this Mothering Monday, let's see. I'm going to just kind of flash some stuff, right? Right? Now you might want to go back and count, right? You might. I could keep going. It goes for days. Actually, I gotta find mine from years ago. So you're going, what is she holding up? And then I have another box where I literally can do the same thing, right? Like I literally can keep it going. I can keep going for days. Okay. You may say, like, what are those? So remember when I was saying I wanted this Mothering Monday to be a mothering let them know. So this Mothering Monday is a mothering let them know because say why? Why? Because moms, mommies, mama, whatever your kids call you, guess what? I literally pack my kids' lunch. And since they were littles, when they were littles and I made their lunch, um, I would write things in it, right? Or if they didn't take a lunch, I would put something in their book bag just to remind them because I realized it can change their entire day. So when I say let them know, I mean leave them something because what I found out is our kids go through so much throughout the day and we're not with them. That's their time to kind of shine without mom, without dad, or it just maybe grandma, granddad, but without that person, without their number one. And what can we do to help them through that day? So if you pack their lunch, I always found that it's good to write a little note. Now, do I have one for every single day? I absolutely do. Right? Because what even pushed me to never stop it was one day, Dylan, get him off the bus and he tells me, how, Mommy, I was having the worst day. It was bad. And I was like, okay, what happened? He said, but Mommy, when I read what you wrote me, it made me feel so good. So you may see that I can't draw, y'all, but I'll draw also for them on it because it's hilarious. Because I'm trying to get them to have a chuckle in a world that tries to zap away our kids' laughter, that tries to remove our kids' motivation. So it's a reminder for them of whose they are, which is a child of God and they're God's children. And it's also a reminder of them that they are leaders, that they are strong, they are good at what they're doing, they are geniuses, they are amazing children, right? And I think that, yes, although some of you may be like, what? My kid is only 2 or 3. Let me tell you something about that. Those little funnies, you can create your own little bitty stick people, and your 3-year-old finds that in a lunchbox and they can just see the little stick person maybe swinging on a swing, right? And you can teach them small little words. It's a great reading technique as well. Just something saying help, or teach them. You always talk to your kids. I want to sit on my legs. Yeah, you always talk to your kids about sharing is caring. So, how about when you do these, if your children are littles, like toddlers, and they're just starting to read, you draw the pictures and you teach them words that you want them to know. So, when they see it, so Connor and Dylan, they couldn't read stuff like, oh, I hope you're elated and things like that when they were at a young age. So it was a way of teaching them and reinforcing as well. And then if you have your littles that are doing their spelling words, guess what? When you put things like this in their lunchbox or slide it in their favorite notebook or whatever, or put it in their coat pocket, whatever you do to let them know how much you care and love them, I'm telling you, it's going to change their life. Whatever you do and wherever you put it, it's going to change their life. It's going to change their day. And that's something that they will remember about you. Okay. So even though it's a Mothering Monday, if you're a guardian and you're doing this, that's great as well. And as I said, with the spelling, let's go back to if they have spelling, right? So they have spelling test. Guess what? You get those words on that Monday. Use those words on your little cutesy card to your kid. And it doesn't have to be a card. I'm not telling you to go out and buy some index cards. Listen, you could just fold a piece of paper, tear, boom, boom, boom. But give your kids something to get through this tough day. You know, and some people may be old school. My mama didn't do that. I have to have that. Well, look, I'm a counselor, and I'm going to tell you, your kid needs things like that. They do. So I don't just encourage you as a mom, but I encourage you as a counselor. I'm sitting here telling you, being a counselor in the school system, you see a lot. So I am telling you this, that those things matter. So I'm going to share. I wish I could find a Friday one because those are so fun. Okay, here's one. Wait. I want to find Dylan's as well. So I have Connor's. Wait a minute. But I always do these. And I even joke because I'm like, even once I get in a relationship again, and if it's serious or whatever, I might leave the little cutesy things like this for my mate. I think this is so cool. All right. So This is my first and best impressions. It says, and I tell them what to do. I said, sing it in your head. And guess what? Their friends at school at lunch ask, can I read your card? That's what their friends ask them. Can I read your card too? Okay. So it's Friday. It's Friday. It's the end of the week and the last day. Hey, Connor, it's on you. So what you gonna do? So guess what? He has that going on in his head and he's gonna sing out to himself. But now he has friends that want to read it. So they may want to even jump in on the Friday song, right? And then I usually put whatever they're going through as my little pictures. So this one says, Dylan, I'm hiding all of the sausage dogs, which y'all know what sausage dogs are. Sausage with pancake around. Okay. Dylan, I'm going to hide all of the sausage dogs. And then Dylan says, ha ha, that's okay, Connor, because I will find them, right? And so sometimes I tell them, put your cards together. So when we get home, this is not just something that stops where I write it in the morning, they read it at lunch. Sometimes I say, hey, put your cards together and see the end. So see where the story ends at, right? So Dylan gets the same. It's Friday. It's Friday. So I say, Dylan, it's Friday. It's Friday. It's the end of the week and the last day. Hey, Dylan, it's on you. What you gonna do? And he's supposed to say what he's gonna do all week long. And I always put love you, mommy. Like I never forget that. Okay. Because as a mom, that's a big deal. Okay. My mom always says, let's never leave each other. Let's never depart without saying, I love you. Okay. So this is our deep freezer. This is Connor. This is Dylan. Hold on, let me get it there. And it says, ha ha, I found where Connor hid the sausage dog. Dylan, leave them alone. Put them back. I hid them for a reason. And so, like, crazy enough, you may be looking at this like, what? But I look at it as it's changed my boy's life several times. Even when I used to do them, when I first started doing them for them, and it was so long ago. And even when they were virtual, I wrote stuff for them, you know. I just think it made a difference. This one here, Dylan, remember God made you a genius, right? So tap into it every day. Go to school and show them who God created you to be. You are a leader, a servant, and a king. Right? And then his starts here and his even goes on the back and there's actually go together. Connor, today is the day that God shines through your gifts. Please do a great job. Stay focused, pay attention, be excellent. Remember, God made you a genius musician. So I'm always pouring into them. Dylan did exceptionally well. I said, I'm so proud of you because you have exceeded your projected MAP scores. Now, I would like for you to exceed your milestones. Remember to ask questions when you don't understand. You are a leader. And Dylan plays drums, and that's him playing drums. And then it said, Dylan, you are the best drummer. And that's just like a person saying that. But it is very, very, very important to pour into your children and to allow your children to know that you love them. Very imperative. Okay. So let's see. Mm-hmm. And it's imperative that moms remember whose they are as well. You got to remember that. I said, oh my goodness, Connor. You were excellent. You played 2 instruments last night because he played 2 instruments at the concert. He played one, put that one down. Next song came up, he played a different one. I said, I'm overjoyed and very proud of you. Now let's get focused on our math test. Connor, you can and you will do it. I want you to ask your teacher questions today. This will prepare you for tomorrow. Then I created a little Connor here, and it says, Mommy, I aced my test. I am so excited. Let's go. I said, great job. I knew you could do it. So all of these things are just to encourage your kids. Just encourage them, because you just never, ever, ever know. Hey, Nalda. Happy Mothering Monday. So encourage them, because you just never know. You never know. And it's the point of us always allowing our kids to understand that pouring into others is important. Okay? So I'm trying to find one. This one I said, Connor, you are the son of the Most High. Be excellent, be great, be you. And then I told him, feel better if you don't just call me at the school, right? So I'm telling him, if you're not feeling better, just call mommy. So he knows, like, yes, dun, 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 mommy to the rescue. you know, and that happened for real. Like, he legit had to call me. And when I tell y'all, Dylan had just got these new shoes and he wanted to wear them. The shoes, the box in the car. He took the shoes out immediately. And I was like, oh, I'll throw this big box away later. And I'm glad I said that, because we pull up, and when I say literally somebody handed him the shoes, he was like, I'm putting them on. So Connor says, can you come? Like, no, my mom said the school called her. The school called this other person. And of course, they never pick up, because they don't really have anything to do with the two kings, but it's okay. And I asked Mom, why didn't they call me at work? What in the world? So she said she was already on her way. And I was like, well, I'm going straight away to get him, because I never wanted to sit at school not feeling well. So I didn't want him either. So, little short story, mommy story. I go get him out of the office, go get his thing out of his locker. We're walking up the hallway, and he was like, Mommy. And I look, and there's a trash can, and I'm like, and he's trying to hold on to me because he doesn't feel good, but vomit at the same time. And I'm just like, baby, vomit, just vomit in the trash can. And I find a custodian standing there. I'm waving him down, like, I'm gonna tie this up, hand it to you. Can I get a trash bag from you? He gives me a trash bag, and I'm getting Connor to the car, and I say to him, you know what? I got that shoebox. I'm gonna put this trash can. You're gonna have that shoebox up, hold the lid up like this, just go there, vomit there. And then, so my mom is saying, she's not far. And I'm like, okay, well, I really need him to have to take something, because I brought stuff with me. I'm a mommy. I keep things in my bag. And literally, we're in this parking lot. And I say, okay, Connor, we're going to get in the back seat until she gets here. And I'm going to let you lay, in my lap or whatever. And I was like, okay, I know that I had to go back to work, but to have a village as a mommy is important too, right? But me saying this to him, I was just letting my son know. Yes, we have to let them know. We have to let them know how much we love them. We have to let them know that we're rooting them on. We have to let them know. One day Connor was telling me about somebody calling him names. And he didn't take it any kind of way because Connor and Dylan, let me tell you, they don't give a crap. Like if you tell them you think you smart, they be like, I am. Or it was something like, you're like a white kid. And like I explained to Connor, it's people try to equate education with, and I don't understand it. People try to equate education with race, with a particular race. Like if you're this race, then you're smart. But no, we got to get away from that. And one day we'll discuss that as moms, because I'm sure other moms have had that come up. Amen to the village, girl. Yes. So on this card, I said, remember, most of the time when people call you names, they are jealous of you. Never allow words to pierce you deep, but allow God's words to be your armor. Like, I got to come through with the for my kid. Because if I don't hit him with the 1-2, like, you got this, then how else is he going to know? The reason that when people say stuff like that, the boys are really quick to be like, oh, yeah, why are they upset? Because I'm educated. Why are they upset? Because I'm smart. Why don't they just try to be like me, mom? So I literally wrote that to him because I wanted him to know. And I wanted him to also know that's the reason these kids ask, can they read my boys' cards during lunch? They want to read their cards because they wish they got that. They wish they had that as well. That's why, as much as I'm not saying I am the best mom, but I'm surely going to tell you I'm a darn good mama. I may not be the best mommy, but I'm a darn good one, and I'm the best for my little people. Here I did Dylan this card. Dylan, you are such an amazing job. You are such an amazing soccer player. Each time you practice, you get better and better. Keep getting better. You are excellent. Remember to speak up and speak clear at school and everywhere you go in life. Then I have Dylan, if you can see right here, I have Dylan finding a fossil because he's so stuck on being a scientist and a paleontologist. So I said, Dylan says, I think I found a fossil in this rock. And I said, Dylan, let me see it. Yes, right? But I take pride in everything I do for my kids. I was tired as crap today, but they wanted some fried pork chops, some green beans, yellow rice, blessed, rolls. Yes, I'm tired, but it's important. It's important. It's important for me to just absolutely bless my boys as much as I possibly can. That's very important. A lot of people don't understand the significance of just cooking a meal for the kids. That's it. If you cook that meal, guess what? Your kids be so excited. Kids don't always like to eat out. They do like a home cooked meal. But I cook for my kids so much, it's crazy. Sometimes I be telling them, y'all, I'm so tired. But and most of the time I don't eat. I know that's so funny. I'm trying to find one around so here's one. Connor, I absolutely love you. President Connor, live forever every moment God gives you. Show yourself all of your capabilities. This was on December 6th. Remember to find peace in God, and then you will find it in your life, right? And then this is when he liked a little girl. So I put like, will you be my girlfriend? Yes, Connor, you are the best. So, right? I love doing these. Dylan, I am proud of you and your service. You are always opening my door and taking care of me. This is how I know you are becoming an amazing man of God. Love you, mommy. Right? It's just really quick things. And as I said, I make their lunch so it goes in their lunchbox, but you don't have to do it that way. You can put it in a pocket. You can, and yeah, I got boxes of these. You can put it in their favorite notebook, you know, but whatever you do, give them little things, because just like you go through things during the day, they do as well. Oh, I like this. Being educated does not equal being Caucasian. And I'm always saying that. And I didn't want to, like I said, I'm going to talk about it on a later date. So I didn't want to expound, but I definitely wanted to put that comment up there because that's how some people view it. And it's unfortunate. I encourage each and every one of you, if you're a mom or not a mom, and you know a mom that's just trying to think of other ways to motivate their children, encourage their children, you can give them this from tonight. Sorry about the pauses. One day, and I pray to God that it will happen. I'm going to stop saying soon. I don't want to go past June. But in counseling, you're always taught for silence, that silence is good, right? And sometimes silence comes from other things. But when I truly tell my story, but still being sensitive to my children, oh my gosh, so much will come together. But thank you so much for joining me on this Mothering Monday. If you have a mothering topic, or if you want to be one of the moms, or you might want to be the dad, you might want to come on, you may want me to interview you, or you may want to just share. I am definitely looking for other people. I have several coming up very, very soon, and I cannot wait for that. Next Monday, we'll have a couple of people joining on that topic, and I'm going to post the topic, but it should be a good time. And if you're ready for a good time, then you'll be ready for us next Monday. I thank you again. Like, I am Jacosta. And please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. I really need you to share. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, do that right now, because it's becoming summertime and I'll have a lot. Well, I'm not going to say a lot more time out because my June is booked. But I'll have some time this Saturday. I'm very excited because I'm going to be speaking at this single moms recognition with the Sisterhood Project, and I'm really, really excited. So I cannot wait to see y'all next Monday. But if you come and join me on Thursday for Thursday devotionals, I'll be glad to see you then. I cannot wait. And I can't wait till you guys get a chance to see, you know, me interact with other moms, because we're going to have a good time. So moms, mommies, mothers, mama, mom, whatever your children call you, listen, I love you. You're an amazing mom. You're a super mom. You're the best mom. You're the mom that created a life that came from Jesus Christ. You have the hardest job in the world. But guess what? I appreciate you, and your kids appreciate you too. I love you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night.